'Cause I was meant to fly, meant to shine. Gotta find the better man in me.
What's up, family? It's me, your boy Damian Horn, aka Mr. D, the motivational musician, the educational entertainer. Welcome to DTV, where I share with you what's been given to me. Make sure you hit the like, subscribe, and the notification bell. That way you can get all these videos as soon as they hit the airwaves. I hope you guys are doing great. Today's quick share kind of comes from my devotional. Every year at the top of the year, I always try to start at the beginning of the Bible and read through the whole Bible in a year. I do it every year. I've been doing it for over a decade now. So I've read through the Bible a lot of times. And one of my favorite biblical stories is the story of Joseph. And to sum it up, he's a son of Jacob who later is known as Israel. And he has this dream about like the stars bowing down to him, different things bowing down to him. And he tells his family about it, and his brothers get jealous, and they literally take him and throw him into a pit, you know, and sell him off as a slave to somebody. And they go back and tell Pops that, you know, his son was killed. And so he gets thrown into this pit, sold off, and then he gets, you know, he's working under the Pharaoh, and then he gets lied on by that and thrown into prison. So he has this crazy journey of all these bad things happening to him. But ultimately, he ends up in a place where he's elevated to like just right under the Pharaoh. Like he has this position that is the Pharaoh, and he's like the VP Pharaoh, if there's such a thing, you know. And ultimately it comes around where his brothers and family come back around, are in need of his help, and they don't recognize who he is, but he helps them and he helps the people, and he really saves his people and it saves his family. And you know, he forgives them and all that really good stuff. But at the time, it made me think, a reason why I love the story, because it has so many like twists and turns in a way of like, sometimes you have these dreams and you think, man, I'm going to be at this elevated position, or I'm going to be at this certain place. And then as you're on your journey or your walk toward that, man, it really looks like the total opposite. I mean, you feel like you're getting drugged through the mud, these hurdles and mountains to climb, and you start to even doubt if that dream was even real, or if there's any way you can even achieve what that was. But Joseph ultimately, you know, stays committed to God and focused on what he was called to do, and try to stay true and honest in who he was. And it led him to the place where he was elevated to, you know, this top guy. And so I say that to say that as you're on this journey of life, man, when you feel like you're in a rut, or you're down in the mud, or things are not going to plan, keep the story of Joseph in mind, and know that if you continue to commit your ways to the Lord, he's going to direct your path, man. And he's going to make the crooked path straight and weave those things into the place where he wants you to be. And ultimately, that's much better than any place we can even conceive, you know, where the grand designer has purposed us to be. So yeah, that's just my quick share. I love that story of Joseph. Check it out if you don't know it. Yeah, and now I'm gonna share a song. This song is another oldie but goodie. I feel like a lot of these that I've been playing lately are older songs of mine, which is cool because I don't really get to play them anymore. I'm gonna play this. Look at this, I'm hitting my camera. I'm gonna play this sometime this week coming up with my friend Pino Squalache. Shout out to him. And then also, I wrote this song with Chris Mendoza, aka Dose. Shout out to Dose as well. And he also produced this on a EP we did called Love Saga Volume 1, which we still have Volume 2 to get to. And my good friends out of LA, Bob and Sal, shout out to both of them. Sal kind of came up with this groove. You know, he's a cat who played with people from this era, you know, and he just has that naturally in his fingers and in his hands. I might not do it justice, but you know, we're gonna go for ahead and play this in, I don't know, it's called Daydream. Take me back in time, 1999, like my first kiss, baby, made me feel so high. You give me that MJ thrill, that fifth grade feel like when I was chasing down that ice cream truck. Let me buy you one, let's chill. Baby, won't you with me tonight? I wanna get to know you if everybody sees you by my side. They'll say, how you get a girl so fine? She's a daydream night queen, brighter than a shooting star, bursting on the scene. Yeah, you may think she's out of my league, but tonight she's all mine, and she's coming home with me. Coming home with me tonight. Coming home with me. Coming home with me tonight. Coming home with me, yeah. That's Daydream. You can check out the whole thing on Lunaverse Records YouTube. He has the produced version up on that. But yeah, it's just a fun song. It's supposed to make you want to dance, move, got that little disco feel almost to it. Hope you enjoy that. And it's Friday, so it's Financial Tip Friday. Like I said, I am not a licensed financial advisor. This is just stuff that I believe in and I've used and it's worked for me. And I think my tip for today is to get a second hustle, man. Get a second hustle. You know, if you got a day job and you're working at 9 to 5 and you feel like you're just living paycheck to paycheck and you can't break out of that rut, man, get you a side hustle, man. Find a way to create more cash flow coming into your life so you can take that cash and invest it and put it to work. You know, I think the key is getting money to make money for you, not just to buy things that, you know, take away from your money. You know, it's about building assets and eliminating liabilities. So get you a side hustle, man, and take that money and invest it and get that money working for you. That's my tip for the day. Hope you guys are well. Stay blessed. God bless. Peace.